The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 425. Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Yeah, let's get that ball. Let's go.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Now Jones. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Ready? Flag. What is that? 56. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Let's go.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
We go to work. We go to work.
A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Let's go.
Here's Jones. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Hey, let's feed him. Let's go. Ready?
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going. It's Winston. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 180. 45 to Mike. Lock.
Now the Georgia Southern man is Matt Breida. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
White.
On second down, a run with Breida. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. On third down, a run from Breida. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown.
Matt Breida, 41 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
56 to Mike.
A first down throw for Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Throwing on second and long. Winston. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. A good pickup there at 22. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up second and 1 at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
Flip it.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Ready. Blue lady. 56 is the mic. Focus, defense, focus.
To throw again on second down. Winston. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you need that deep when you catch him close to the spot.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Throwing, Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Garoppolo gives to Breida. Evades the tackler, and now some space. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown.
Matt Breida, 85 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
This is taken at his 4. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
You ready?
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On 2nd and 9, Winston. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
Yards to go.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Jameis to throw it. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Winston connecting with Howard, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again with Winston. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes us 2nd and 9. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but now it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Watch twist. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Where's it go?
On 3rd down, Winston. He's got Evans. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I can't believe they even let you play. Check third.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Green, 17. Let's go.
To throw is Winston. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
White. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Winston.
All day, baby.
And this is caught by Evans. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You know it. What's my name? Okay. Nowadays.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Here we go.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
45, Mike.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. A nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Like 20. Here we go. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move, man.
On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
45.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman, and he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
21.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. He finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, 49ers.
45.
On first down, Coleman. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Mostert. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Here we go. Wait, 80! 54, Mike. Come on, D! Check.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chain. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go.
First down, San Francisco.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
Niners 21, Buccaneers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
To throw, Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Winston now from the 50. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Winston throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. Jameis now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. D. Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Winston. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there. His guys will get the football back.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps him. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, 49ers.
There we go.
Raheem Mostert, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.